we are people are trying to find, like you said, my culture is different from yours, so this is why I'm different or I'm better than you. So
Mm.
we are people are more looking for instead of trying to unite, people are just trying to divide. So I think
Yeah.
that may be another reason why people may end up thinking only on the short term.
Okay, you said that Africa looks united. When you say look united, what do you mean?
Because when you are abroad, people think that Africa is a country.
Okay, so because of from the perspective of people.
Yes, and also from the mouth of African too, because African tend to say that community, family,
Ah,
those
yeah.
value are part of the African roots.
Yeah.
So, but when you look in reality, it's not that. So
Yeah.
people are not that united. People are not. Yeah, people are just faking it, the community part of it, because
What do you mean by faking it?
okay, because we are going to be united. We are going to be a community when it comes time to celebration, or maybe some celebration, happy or sad. People, you will see people come out. But
Mm.
let's say, for example, you say, okay, let's get together and build something.
Yeah.
It'll be harder to find people
Mm.
because everyone is thinking about its own interest. Say, why are you going to be in front of the project, not me? Why I'm more knowledgeable than you? So instead of looking like on the instead of looking with a like an association with association lenses,
Yeah.
we are people will just trying to divide and say, no, I'm better off doing that myself because
Mm.
I'm better than you, or way you will do it, I will copy. So this is also things that make people don't want to think on the long term. And also, I think that the people who are thinking on the long term now, I mean, the other community, they learn it. And we see that, like you said, through their culture, because culture is also something that can change. So back in the days, they were more greedy. They saw that, okay, this is not bringing us something positive or valuable for the society. We are better off thinking on the long term, unite ourselves. Like you see, like can see that at a country level. You see Europe, for example, you can think that Europe is one country, but because they have like European Union. So this is another type of thinking on the long term, because you know that you say that, okay, guys, we probably gonna face the same problem. We are on the same geographic location. So let's unite and be strong together. So this is also a way of thinking on the long term, because it was not like that before they created. So I think that they learn it, and now they know that we're better off together than right.
And why do you think it is such a big challenge here in Africa?
Great,
Mm.
yeah, great, because when you yeah, most of the time it's great. When if you have a table full of greedy people, you cannot do anything, because every single person will try to think only about its own interest. Doesn't mean that to unite you need to forget your own interest, because we are different. We have different situations, but we can think about a commonwealth,
Mm.
they say, and that doesn't mean that you forget your interest. So I think that I think the reason is great. Do you think something
And
else?
how do you think a a society can overcome that issue?
I think that society is most of the time people were always rule since the beginning of the world
Mm.
that we know. So uh, big change were most of the time initiated by good leaders. So if the people are saying the people are people tend to copy what they are saying from the top. So in terms of policy and everything, like corruption, for example, this is another
Mm.
form of greed. Doesn't mean that we don't have corruption in other country outside Africa, but the level of corruption that we have in Africa is mind blowing.